Hello, welcome back. This is Excel lookup function for HR part 3. In last part, the second part of the tutorials, we discussed VLOOKUP. Now here we want us to discuss HLOOKUP. So in our last class, during our VLOOKUP, you realize that the headers are in columns. Column B, we have headers, C, D, E, and so on. What if our data columns or headers, if our data headers are in row 22, we have data headers in the rows as in here. How can we look up for values? Let's say, how can we get the salary for this person, this employee who came to our office to get the salaries? That is what we want us to discuss. So HLOOKUP is just like VLOOKUP. It is only that the data headers are in rows and not in column. So the first thing is the lookup value. Just like we have discussed in VLOOKUP, the lookup value is the value that you have so that you get some other values for it. So we have employee ID CBPS 003 here, and we want the salary for this employee. Table array is just as we have discussed, the table that contains the data we are looking for. That is our table array. Row index number in VLOOKUP, it is like column index number, but here it is row index number. So if this is the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, and fifth row, so our row index number is still 5th if we want to get the salary for this employee. And then range lookup is just like VLOOKUP, where we have true for approximate match and false for exact match. So let's do look for the salary of this employee using HLOOKUP, since our data headers are in rows and no longer in column as for VLOOKUP. So say equals HLOOKUP. Okay, the lookup value is here, comma, table array is here, right? Say F4 to lock your table array, comma, row index number, we have said first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So we want the fifth row number, and we want exact match, which is false, and we say enter. So we have 43,988, that is for CBPS 3. Just like with VLOOKUP, we can also have approximate match for HLOOKUP. We can say equals HLOOKUP tab. So the lookup value is here, comma, this is our table array, F4, comma, row index number, as we want salary, so we want fifth row, comma, now we want approximate match because we don't have the value. When we say enter, we get 53,674 as for CBPS 007, because we are looking for 008 and it returns to the left. So that is how we do. Let's say we want to now, after just CBPS 003 left the office, another person's come in and say his employee ID is CBPS 006. So what should you do? Should you repeat the formula? No, you just edit here CBPS 004 and you say enter. you get 4004. Now again, this might be painstaking, right? Every time editing. Why can't we create a drop down for here? So we can click here, go to data, go to data validation. It says any value. Now I want list for here, so click on list. For the source, now click in the source and select our employee IDs. Okay, this is the source. Now you can say okay. So if another employee comes in and tells you his CBPS 001, you don't need to edit here. You just click on this drop down, scroll up and click on the first one, and you get the value for CBPS 001. That is how drop down simplifies VLOOKUP. And again, you can do the same for HLOOKUP, editing the values and using drop down. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for subscribing. If you have any question, you can reach us anytime and we will help you improving your Excel. In our next class, we are going to discuss index match, and it will be more important if you join us. Thank you and enjoy learning.